Hey, so I just had treatment today. I been sleeping today. I sleep through the treatment because they give me IV Benadryl. But then afterwards, sometimes the treatment just kind of kicks my butt, and I have to sleep a lot and rest a lot, and I can't do anything for a few days. In general, I can't do anything for a few days. It's always takes a while to recover, but sometimes I get kind of this burst afterwards immediately, and I don't really feel that bad later that day or the next day, but like probably 5 out of 6 times more like this. I am I've had a really hard week. Since my last video, I've been in bed most of the time. I've been too weak to, every step is exhausting. Having to lean on things to walk around the house. I mean, that's honestly the easiest part. It's not about difficulty walking. It's about how fatiguing it is, how much it takes out of me to do any little thing. I haven't been able to prepare my own food this week. I have barely been able to get showers done. Definitely not every day. I mean, that's not unusual, but really just spent most of the days. There's nothing I can do. You're just so weak. It's not choice. You don't want to lay there, but you don't have a choice. So that's been kind of the deal this week. Yes, it's very boring just to lay there. Sometimes I just lay there in silence because my head hurts because everything irritates. I'm so sensitive to just everything is awful. It's such a horrible, uncomfortable, miserable place to be. I play games on my phone to try to distract myself. I watch some movies and TV, but I'm mostly just killing time and hoping it'll be over and trying not to make it worse and take it easy. So I have no idea what brought that on. I crashed just really hard. My best guess is I'd been doing some breathing techniques. And then I might have had some, I had this phone call with my disability company and I like is a little underweight is, oh my gosh. It's been almost 2 weeks that I've been in bed and feeling really crappy because it's almost 2 weeks ago that I had a stressful phone call, but I mean, it wasn't that bad. I was just talking for 2 hours, but I think I was already tanking before that, you know? I think maybe just pushed me along or was like maybe a final straw, but that, and I'd been trying 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, this Wim Hof method again, the one from Iceland with the cold water therapy. I was just doing short cold showers and some breathing technique, or the breathing, nothing too intense, and wanted to ramp it, but it might have been too much. However, the reason I started that was I was already not feeling good. I was on a decline, really this whole last month, and I just was hoping to turn it around, and nothing worked. So that's this disease. It's a crapshoot. You try to assign reasons, and you're probably not getting it right. It's hard for me to believe that these little things would be enough to tank me so hard that I'm hardly functioning. My doctor did review things and over the phone, and if it weren't for COVID, definitely they would have put me in the hospital for another 4 rounds of plasma exchange, and I really would in some ways like that because I'm so weak, and I would like the hope that it could work again like it was starting to do in March and April. At the same time, I'm so weak, I was like, I don't know if I could take it. I don't know if I'm strong enough to do that. I mean, you are. I mean, a lot of people on it are really, really sick. It's just, part of me is almost just too tired to move, so I'm okay here. But as COVID, we'll see what happens. If things calm down, it's safer for me to be in the hospital. I'm sure that I'll go in for more plasma exchange. Because whatever worked and was really helping in March and April has stopped working. And I've been going the other way really hard. Like, I feel as bad as I did in February, maybe. At this moment, probably worse because I just had treatment. So it's kind of hard to say. But this last 2 weeks, last week and a half was really bad. I'm really discouraged to be stuck in bed so much, and I miss having abilities. I miss being able to leave the house. I miss being able to, I can't even remember hardly. It's so hard to remember. It's starting to get there where what it must be like to just get out of bed and then just go and walk and drive your car and then go to a job and then talk to people and then keep going and do that again, and you're fine. And it doesn't even cross your mind that your body can't handle that or is crashing, or you don't fall down in a heap. It'd be nice to feel that way again. I suspect I never will at this point. Feeling very discouraged. I was hoping plasmapheresis would be enough, but it seems like my doctor's saying maybe we would do it regularly for a while. Stem cell transplant's still a possibility on the horizon if we can raise $100,000, $120,000 for that. It's pretty risky and hard on your body, so I'm not sure if the trade-off's there or not, but if I don't get better, it is for sure. I can't live like this if I stayed like this. So. Anyway, I'm rambling because I'm really tired. And this has been really hard lately. I really hope I can look back on this time and say, oh, I just didn't know that right around the corner was good news and that I was going to improve a lot, and, that I'm just right before I start really improving. I hope that's what I get to look back on this and say. I'm scared that it's going to be the opposite, that I'm going to look back and say, man, I was in great shape then compared to where I am a year from now. That's scary. That's what I'm scared of. Because worse than this is really bad. We're getting to the point where this last week I needed a lot of help, a lot of caretaking. There's a point where you don't have any life left if you're living in bed. So. All right, that's enough for now. That's my update. Take care.